no! Skye is trapped inside a mysterious cage. The heavy gate slammed shut behind her. She tries to escape, but nothing works. Chase only has 1 hour to save her. The countdown has already started. Every second is extremely important now. The timer keeps moving closer to 0. Skye is becoming more and more worried, but wait a second. Who trapped Skye in this strange place? A mysterious shadow is watching from far away. Nobody knows who it is. Chase has just learned what happened. He immediately starts running to help. There is no time to waste today. His best friend needs him right now. Danger is waiting everywhere ahead. There are rivers, caves, and hidden tunnels. The rescue mission will not be easy. Can Chase save Skye before time runs out? Let's go back and see what happened. Just 30 minutes earlier, everything was normal. Nobody expected any trouble that day. Skye was having a wonderful time. Skye was flying high above the forest. The weather was beautiful and peaceful. Birds were singing all around her. Everything seemed perfectly normal. Suddenly, something caught her attention. A strange light appeared below. It was glowing between the trees. Skye had never seen it before. She slowly flew closer to investigate. The mysterious light became brighter. Her curiosity kept growing. She wanted to know what it was. Soon she discovered an old cave. The entrance looked dark and mysterious. No one seemed to be around. The place felt very unusual. Near the cave was a glowing crystal. It sparkled with beautiful colors. The crystal looked magical. Skye couldn't stop looking at it. Wow! What an amazing discovery. Skye had never seen anything like it. She wondered who left it there. The mystery was getting bigger. Skye decided to take a closer look. She carefully entered the cave. Everything inside was very quiet. The crystal continued to glow. The deeper she walked, the darker it became. Strange shadows covered the walls. The cave felt different now, but Skye kept moving forward. Finally, she reached the crystal. It was even brighter up close. Skye slowly reached out her paw. Then something unexpected happened. Suddenly, a giant cage crashed down. The loud noise echoed everywhere. The exit was completely blocked. Skye was trapped. She rushed toward the bars. She pushed as hard as she could. The cage would not move at all. There was no way out. Skye tried again and again, but the heavy lock stayed closed. The cave suddenly felt scary. She started to panic. Then a strange timer appeared. Bright numbers lit up the wall. 1 hour began counting down. Time was running out. Skye looked at the timer in shock. She couldn't believe her eyes. The clock was moving fast. This situation was serious. She needed help immediately. There was only one pup to call. Someone brave and reliable. Someone named Chase. Skye grabbed her communicator. She quickly called Chase for help. Her voice sounded frightened. The signal reached Adventure Bay. Can you help me? I'm trapped and running out of time. Chase needs to find me quickly. I hope someone can help. Like and subscribe to help Chase find me. Every hero needs a little support. Let's send Chase some good luck. Thank you, my friends. At that moment, a signal appeared. A warning light started flashing. The emergency alert was activated. Chase received the message. Chase looked at the communicator. He heard Skye's emergency call. Something was terribly wrong. He knew he had to act fast. Oh no, Skye is in trouble. Chase immediately jumped into action. There wasn't a second to lose. The rescue mission had begun. Chase followed the signal into the forest. The timer continued counting down. Every minute was precious now. He had to hurry. Soon he discovered an old map. The map seemed connected to the cave. It showed a mysterious path ahead, and something very important. A golden key was marked on the map. It looked like the only solution. Without that key, Skye might stay trapped. The mission became clear. Chase headed deeper into the forest. He ran as fast as possible. Nothing could stop him now. His friend needed help. Soon he reached a rushing river. The water was moving fast. Crossing would be dangerous. Another obstacle stood in his way. Then Chase spotted an old bridge. Unfortunately, it was damaged. Several boards were missing. The situation became worse. Chase carefully stepped forward. The bridge creaked beneath his paws. Everything felt unstable, but he had no choice. Only 35 minutes remained. The timer kept counting down. Every second mattered now. Chase had to hurry. Suddenly, the bridge started breaking. Wood snapped beneath his paws. The river rushed below. This was bad. At the same moment, Mystery Shadow appeared. He had been following Chase. His glowing eyes watched closely. The danger wasn't over yet. Mystery Shadow started chasing Chase. The race became even harder. Both of them rushed forward. Only one could reach the cave first. Then disaster struck. Chase leapt across the broken bridge, but Mystery Shadow wasn't so lucky. He slipped and fell into the river below. Splash! Chase escaped the chase, but a new danger appeared. Huge rocks started falling from above. The cave was beginning to collapse. Chase dodged one rock, then another. Dust filled the air. He kept running. Meanwhile, Skye was still trapped. She looked at the timer in fear. Only 10 minutes remained. Time was almost gone. Finally, Chase reached the correct tunnel. He heard Skye calling for help. The sound echoed through the cave. He was getting closer. At last, Chase found the cage. Skye was still trapped inside. Only 5 minutes remained. The clock was almost finished. But there was one more problem. The cage was locked tight. The only hope was the golden key. Everything depended on it. Chase quickly inserted the key. This had to work. Skye watched nervously. The timer continued ticking. What? The lock didn't open. Chase couldn't believe it. Time was running out. Then Chase noticed something strange. Maybe he was turning it the wrong way? He tried again carefully. This was their final chance. Click! The lock finally opened. The cage door swung wide open. Skye was free! Skye rushed out of the cage. She ran straight toward Chase. They had done it. The rescue worked. Skye hugged Chase tightly. She was finally safe. The nightmare was over. What a relief. Everyone celebrated together. The mission was complete. The timer stopped just in time. They had won. But one mystery still remains. Who was Mystery Shadow? And will he return someday?